Yoruba leaders under the aegis of the Association of Traditional Rulers and Obas in the 19 northern states and Federal Capital Territory have condemned and rejected secessionist agitations and hate speeches aimed at causing division in the country. The association also kicked against the decision of the southern governors to ban open grazing in the southern states, saying that such decision is not the solution to the current insecurity in parts of the country. The association said it believes in one united and indivisible Nigeria and is strongly against any moves to divide the country. Oba Dr. Adebayo Aleda Jobi Magbote I, who is the spokesman of the group, spoke to newsmen at the end of their meeting in Abuja. He insists that Nigerians should be free to move, live, and conduct their businesses in any part of the country of their choice, as guaranteed by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The Magbote I charged security agencies in the region to do the needful by ensuring that those who commit crime in any part of the country are arrested and punished according to the dictates of the Constitution. In his words, we members of the association believe in one united and indivisible entity called Nigeria. We believe that Nigerians should be free to move, live, and conduct their legitimate businesses in any part of the country. Rather, the various security agencies in the country should do the needful by ensuring that those who violate the Constitution are arrested and punished according to the dictates of the Constitution, instead of a total ban on open grazing. All right. I mean, honestly, the fact is, this group can express themselves, but all it will remain is what? An opinion. However, when you have groups like Mieti Allah who are very much constant in terms of, having their say on issues like this, and for some reason I can't explain, they sort of have some importance when it comes to, discussing issues like this. So again, this is maybe the Yoruba version of that, and maybe that's just what it is. So again, you can kick against it because it says a kick against Yoruba nation. Again, listen, if the people decide that they want to separate, it is fine. Like, why are you being petty about it? The fact is that when a referendum is not being an option or it's not given, then there is a problem because you're holding people hostage in terms of limiting their human rights or freedom of speech and self-determination. Like, if they want to separate, they can separate. If kick from now till tomorrow, the fact is you are just you don't have the significant influence to change the situation either towards more Nigeria or not. That is as simple as that, really. It's really not complicated. Somebody says, you are deceiving yourself. Nothing like Yoruba Oba. We know and recognize our Sultan and other emirs. You better go and support your people and rearrange your home before it is too late. Okay, from this you can definitely show that this person is from the northern region, and of course, just very obvious that. Someone says, fools talking. Where are you when all the appointment was given to northerners? Haven't you heard about federal character? Somebody also says, you better prepare to come back to your father's land, Oba or no Oba. But see, that's the thing, because why is it not replicated? Because I know that in the Yoruba states, in southwest of Nigeria, how to describe it? There are, how do you call it? The emirs that are in Yoruba states, and it's just like, why is the same thing not replicated there? I mean, it is, but there is never really kickback from Yoruba people where there is an emir, or is the emir or sultan that's in the southwest region of Nigeria. So it's just like, okay, why are you kicking against it? Like, you saying, okay, fine, you Obas go back to your region. It's like you're missing the whole point of the conversation, because again, now you're going into territories and it's just unproductive. It just doesn't do anything. Somebody says, these are the true Nigerians who have intermingled and lived peacefully in other parts of the country outside their ancestral enclave. I hope others see wisdom in this stance. Yeah, but then it's like the change. I think the change is easily the change can be easily manipulated in the basic, in the subject, in the area of the subject. However, when it comes to decisions that are made at the top, Listen, if the mentality is not there and they decide to do what they want, they do what they want, and that is just what it is. I don't know what else you want to say, because it's like, what do you mean true Nigerian? Like, listen, the fact is the government has convinced us that we are the problem. We are our problems. Again, to be honest, in some situations we are the architect of our problems. However, they've confused us in a way where they don't where we don't hold them accountable in times we should. So in times when we should hold the government accountable for not doing their job, we then look at each other as the problem. And so when there's division amongst us, it's easy for them to control and instill or, project fear on the people. It's just that. Someone says, one thing with human beings is that they always protect where they live. I therefore advise Southerners and North to leave protection of Southwest to the people who live in the Southwest. And this is the problem. Everybody is selfish. So again, it's just like, if this is our mentality, then we should separate, because it's like, as Nigerians, there's never really this responsibility for one another. Like, because again, we are very different, and not that it might be a bad thing, but it's like, why are we deceiving ourselves to fake that? Again, everyone is so selfish. Everyone is just, listen, you're out here to live by yourself. The system forces you to be corrupt. Is that the kind of life that you want to live? Again, if you're very much selfish, at least that could be a bonding factor that could actually unite all of us together for our own selfish interest, just to stay together so we can work towards the separation of Nigeria. I guess if we're gonna use this sort of selfishness to our advantage, again, in no matter what we want to do, we're gonna have to unite. And if it's that we're too selfish to do that, well, I guess we're gonna have to be too selfish, and due to our selfish reasons, that gives us the confidence or the leeway to just unite. It's never that deep. It's never that complicated. Well, in my opinion. But again, it's just like, people are hungry, okay? And I think that's another thing we need to put in. A majority of Nigerians, well, statistically and factually as well, people need to eat, okay? So again, it's like, you can't ask people to be passionate or talk about issues like this when, well, security is not even guaranteed, and they have to, survive. And because of how corrupt this system is, they have to be corrupt to survive. So again, it's like, is us uniting even realistic? Because again, it's like, conversations like this only happen when some people, well, let's say a majority of the Nigerian people, when people are comfortable, then we start having conversations that lie outside of our well-being. Not well-being, but you get what I mean. That's just what it is. I guess it's just looking at options as to why the country is not united or why it is united. But the fact is, this group, whatever they say, it is just an opinion. Put what you think about it in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe.